Hey guys, recently I was watching a video on YouTube of a group of Native American Indians that were making cordage or rope from natural materials, and what they were using was cedar. And they would take the cedar tree, and these are the large cedar trees, and they would cut down at the bottom of the tree. They would cut it probably about 8 inches, 10 inches wide, and then they would pull the strips off of the tree all the way up as far as it would go, and then it would eventually snap off. Well, I'm not going to destroy any trees, so what I found was I found a downed cedar tree that I think I could probably do the same thing with. So basically, I'm going to take this dead cedar tree, I'm going to peel off some of the bark, and I'm going to reconstitute the inner bark. And then I'm going to do, I think they call it a reverse wrap or a 2-ply cordage. I'm basically going to weave this into some rope. And I got a piece that I made recently, and it looks like this. And this took me about maybe I don't know, a minute and a half to make, and it's pretty darn strong. So anyway, the tree that I'm going to be using is over here. Let me give you a shot of it. And it's been sitting here for a couple of years, I know, at least. What I did do was I already took a piece of it off. I stripped a piece of it off, and it's a nice long piece. This is probably about I don't know, 8 feet long. But I'm going to strip some more off, and then I'm going to take it home, and I'll show you how I reconstitute it in a pot of water. And then after it becomes more pliable, then I'll start making some rope out of it. My wife just loves it when I come out here in the woods, because I'm always bringing something home. Alright, I think that's plenty. What I'm going to do is I can't see if you can see me or not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff home, reconstitute it. I'm going to make some rope. I'll show you how I do that. And then I'm going to test it to see how strong it is. I got some dumbbells at home. And no, these aren't coworkers. These are actual metal dumbbells from New York Barbell. And we're going to see if we can pick some of these things up, see how strong this stuff is. So anyway, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, we're in my backyard now, and we've got all the bark that I took off that log, and you can see the strips out here, both sides of the pot. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these strips and we're going to break the outer bark, and we're going to peel that off of the inner bark to make the rope that I had shown you guys earlier. So the way we do that is we just snap it. This is the inside. This is the outside. Remember, that was a dead log that we took this all off. So we're just going to snap it like that. We're going to put our finger in there, pull away. Oh, this one's going to stay on, that's fine. Let's see if we can get any of this to come off. Ah. Okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to just basically fold it over, or unfold it, I'm sorry, rolled it up on itself. Okay, Let me back you out a little bit here if I can. Actually, we are backed out early. Alright. Roll it up. And we're going to soak this in the water to make it pliable. Make it easier to work with. Mmm, yummy. Okay, now we're going to set it in the pot. We're going to move on to the next piece. I don't know how this one's going to turn out, but let's see. Get off me. There was a knot there. You can see where the knot was. Actually, we could break this in half. Do the same thing with this. I'm going to roll it up. Anyway, I'm going to finish the rest of this, and then I'll get back to you after I have this all soaked and made more pliable. Okay? Peace. Okay, I just wanted to give you an idea how much of this material I got from those pieces. It basically filled the whole pot. So we're going to let it soak for a while, and then when I feel it's right, then I'll pull it out of here and show you how to make cordage or rope, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I think I've gotten it to a point where it's pliable enough to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this length here, and I've got one end that's going to be a little purposely, it's going to be longer than the other end, okay? And let me get this little piece off of here. That's outer bark, we don't need that. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do what I believe is called a reverse wrap. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just get on YouTube. Anyway, what I do is I'm going to twist it. You can see that. I'm going to twist it, continue twisting it until it starts to curl up on itself. So you see how that happened? Okay. And I'm going to hold that. Turn you a little bit here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist this end, the upper one, okay? Because remember we got two lengths, okay? So the upper one, I'm going to twist it. I'm going to twist it, and then I'm going to take the bottom one with my fingers like this and twist it under. I'm going to twist the top one again, twist the bottom one under. Twist the top one, twist the bottom one under. Twist the top one, bottom one under. Top one, bottom one under. Top one, bottom one under. Hold on, I'm going to adjust the camera. So I don't know if you can truly see what it is that I'm doing. So, okay, now this is better. I'm going to twist this one away from me, bring the bottom one under, pinch it, twist away, bring the bottom one under, pinch it, twist it, bring the bottom one under, twist it, okay, bring the bottom one under. So basically when I'm twisting this one here and I'm bringing the bottom one under, the bottom now becomes the top. Okay, here's the top, watch. I'm going to twist it, bottom, top. Twist the top, bottom becomes top. Twist it, bottom becomes top. Alright, I'm going to continue doing this until I get a good length of this done, and then we're going to see how strong this stuff is. Okay, now mind you, this is just dead tree bark that's been on that log. I know that log's been out there for at least 2 years. Okay, so these are just dead fibers from that tree. It's been sitting there for 2 years, and all we're doing is making what they call cordage, otherwise known as rope. Now back in the day, a long time ago, our ancestors would use hemp or marijuana to make rope, and my understanding is that was very strong. I don't have any. Uh-oh, Houston, we have a problem. I don't have any. We're gonna have to back this off a little bit. Anyway, this is how much we got so far. I'm gonna have to back this off because that piece broke off on me. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna splice a piece in. So anyway, back to the marijuana. I don't have any, so this is all I have. Okay, I'm gonna unsplice all this good work here. What I'm gonna do now is, because it broke on me, I got a short end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another piece in there. Hold on. I'm gonna put another piece in there. We're gonna splice another piece in. Okay. Now let's see what we got. Hold it there. Okay, now that tail, we'll get rid of that tail. We'll get rid of that once we finish this whole thing. So anyway, I'm going to do some footage, get it? Some footage, make this longer, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, I guess I should have told you why I was doing this. I teach primitive skills, as some of you guys know, and but in my backpack I carry a 550 cord, paracord. Everybody pretty much knows what that is. It's really strong, but I got to thinking lately, what if I don't have access to this? What am I going to use? And that's when I started investigating the idea of making cordage or rope from natural fibers. So basically I'm experimenting. That's why it's called Novice Survivalist. Anyway, a prime example would be if you wanted to make a shelter and you wanted to, say, a debris shelter or a lean-to, whatever, and you had to take 2 pieces of log and create a Y fashion or whatever you want to do. If you don't have 550 cord and you know how to make cordage, you can get by, because this might not be super strong, but I think it would be more than adequate to attach 2 pieces of wood together. Oh, and you see these little tails here? These are just where I had to splice pieces in. I'm just going to cut them off. Yeah, I know I should use a knife, but you know what? My knife's in the house and the scissors are sitting right here next to me. So who cares? Cut those things off here. Make it purty. Gotta be purty, like me. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, I measured this. This is there's another one. This is 5.5 feet, and it took me about 15 minutes to get it done. Yeah, I'm not OCD, but I just want to make it look pretty. Anyway, I don't know how strong this stuff is, so I brought out some dumbbells, not coworkers, but actual dumbbells. Okay, I mentioned that earlier. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it around these dumbbells and see what the tensile strength is. Okay, so let's see here. This one here is a 10-pounder. Okay. Alright, so all I'm going to do is lift it up. I'm going to grab it by the ends. Okay. Lift it up. Oh! Came apart. Bummer. Must have been a bad splice. Let's see. Let's see if it'll do it on this one. Okay. That was a bad splice. That was me and not the cordage, I'm assuming. Alright, let's try a 20-pounder. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Now, let's go to 30 pounds. 30 pounds. You're a barbell, baby. You're a barbell. Yeah, these are my wife's weights. I'm just kidding. These are mine. All right. Got the ends there. Ooh, pretty. Again, pretty. You know what? I'm gonna go in the house. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go in the house and see if I can get a 40-pounder. Be right back. All right, we're back. Now we got a 40-pounder, and see, 40 pounds. I don't know if this is gonna hold or not. 40 pounds is a lot of weight for something like dead fiber, so let's see. Nope, it broke. Let's try the bigger piece, or a wider, thicker piece. It works. This piece here is, well, I'm not a big guy, or at least not hand-wise. So it's not very big in diameter. Maybe, I don't even think that's a 1/4 inch in diameter. Let's try 50 pounds. Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, I would definitely say that was a good experiment, because realistically, if you were to take this and make it thicker, and one way of doing that would be to twist it, twisty. So in other words, make a nice long piece of this stuff, like we had initially. And then you twist it like that. What do? We twist it. Oh, gotta go the other way. Twist it. Twist it. So in other words, hold on, let me do a few more strands. Come on now. Anyway, you make it thicker. It held 10 pounds. It held 20 pounds. It held 30 pounds. It held 40 pounds, I believe. It snapped, but then we got it to worky. And then it also held 50 pounds. But also, depending on how thick you make it. Okay, this is what we started out with, and then this is what we can get if we doubled it up. There we go. Okay. Alright. So the thicker you make it, the more weight you can handle. I'm assuming this is how our ancestors made rope. The piece that I had, it was 5.5 feet long, approximately. It took me about 15 minutes to make. But you gotta admit, that ain't bad for something that's been laying out in the woods for 2 years, you know? I think if I was laying out in the woods, I probably wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as this. Anyway, later.